What's up guys, V29 back with you again. It is time for yet another Pokemon moveset analysis. This was sent in by Frank, a good friend of mine, and he wanted me to tell you guys about Petaya Empoleon. Now, this Pokemon used to be huge in Generation 4, especially since it was able to be one of the rare Pokemon to really take advantage of the initial abilities that all the starters got, which is Torrent Blaze and Overgrow. So basically the aim was that you had Empoleon with enough speed to outspeed, like frickin' Hippowdon or something, and continually sub up as they try and break your sub every turn. And you basically sub to the point where you get low enough and your Petaya Berry activates. And you don't know, Petaya Berry, when activated, will raise the holder's special attack by 1 stage. Now, the other thing that you can do, which is really cool with this set, is you run Agility. So basically, you run Agility to get to +2 speed. The Petaya Berry activates to get you +1 special attack. Then, by the time your Petaya Berry activates, you're also basically in Torrent range, which when you have 30 HP left, water attacks do 1.5 damage. So you're basically holding choice specs on Surf every time when you get down to Torrent range. So basically, the aim with this set is to set up an Agility basically bring it in, force the switch, which then allows you to go for Agility, and on the Pokemon that comes in, since you will be quicker than it after Agility, because I believe that doubles your speed, so you'll basically be at 432, which is not enough to outspeed a lot of Choice Scarfers, but if they're not bringing in a Choice Scarfer, you got no issue. So, you basically then proceed to substitute your way to activating Petaya Berries, then you get to +1 special attack, +2 speed, and then your Surfs are boosted. And basically the aim from there is to sweep everything that doesn't have priority. The only priority that really matters at this stage, I guess, is Mark Punch, maybe E-Speed, depending on who it's coming from. Vacuum Wave. Sucker Punch is also a big one. But you can kind of play around this a little bit, I suppose. I really like this set because it's a really good innovative set. Like Empoleon these days, a lot of them are just running like your default sets, all that jazz, but I really like this because it throws your opponent off guard when like Empoleon comes in. Like you're expecting the default, you'd be like, okay, cool, I'll just expect the default, come in with a strong attacker just to take it out straight away, and then it's like, well, no, I'm going to just Agility. And straight off the bat, that can be really terrifying, because, you know, say for example, Crocodile, okay? Empoleon comes in against, let's say, Aerodactyl, and Aerodactyl knows it's going to die or something. I'm trying to think of a situation where Empoleon will go for Defog against a Pokemon it can take a hit from. So, say, what's the example? Okay, say you're in against, like, so you got a defensive Amoonguss in, okay? And Empoleon comes in, and you can either expect the Ice Beam, or you can expect it to, go for Defog. You'll go to something to take the Defog, and then it's like, well, nah, I'm just gonna Agility. Then I'm going to outspeed you, and that means that I can just sub. And the best part about this as well, I found, is like certain Pokemon come in and like to get status. For example, Amoonguss. Amoonguss might come in against Empoleon, like especially defensive Amoonguss, most definitely will want to. If Amoonguss comes in against Empoleon, all you gotta do is, since you outspeed it, is just sub up. He can't spore you. He can attempt to break your sub, but in that time, you can basically just get to +6 speed with Agility if you're feeling real. But honestly, you just need to get to +2 Agility. And then you can just start spamming Ice Beam and Surf until the point where he breaks his sub. And the moment he breaks his sub, then you just go for sub again. And it's just rinse and repeat until you're brought down to Petaya level. I think this is a really cool and innovative set because it takes away from the defensive mining of Empoleon, but you know, its bulk is really good. 84, 88, and 101 is really good. But it's a 111 special attack set. That's got me excited. Because basically once you get the Petaya Berry activated, it's basically like having choice specs on there. So it goes from 353 to, let's say it's going to be 176, so add that onto there is 529. A 529 special attack set is bonkers. Like, this is just ridiculous the way we're getting. And also remember, then if you add on the fact that you have Torrent, that means that Surf's base power increases by, let's see, 47, blah, 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 it's going to be like 130, yeah, about 137. So 137 base power stab move off 529 attack is going to steamroll every single thing in its path that does not resist it. Now, there are a few Pokemon that you could worry about. Maybe Seismitoad that has Water Absorb, or Quagsire that has Water Absorb, or Unaware. You have Ice Beam for those. maybe another option over Ice Beam that I could see you using is Grass Knot, so that Water Absorb users aren't going to give you the hardest time, especially a Water Absorb user like Jellicent. That would be a really nice way to deal with that. I mean, the way that I see it, if you're activating your Petaya Berry, Surf is basically just going to be your main hitting move. It's just blasting everything in your path, and the only things that Ice Beam is there for are basically either the water-absorbing water types or the grass types that are out there. And I mean, if most of the grass types are being taken down, then sure. I mean, even if you're up against a Storm Drain Credilli, it's also not bad against Credilli for the fact that Grass Knot will still hit a fat Credilli pretty well. But anyway, guys, this has been another underrated movesets analysis video. If you like this video, make sure you drop a big old like on here. Make sure that you comment on the video to give me some other set ideas that you have ideas for. And please make sure, can you not do that? Can you not? Just be a normal dog for a second. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear more thoughts from you guys about this, and I hope you're really enjoying this series. I really want to, at some point as well, take a couple of the Pokemon that I'm thinking of every week and chuck them into a team on Showdown to show you how they're meant to be used. So hopefully I can do that, and hopefully you can enjoy that. But anyway, guys, Dude29, signing out.